my name is Mashantha and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am a big lover of beauty, all things skincare, makeup and hair care, and this is what I love to talk about on my channel. So if that's the sort of thing that interests you, then please keep on watching. Today is the day I wanted to formally kickstart my project panning effort. Now for those who do not know, project panning is using specific products from your makeup collection and making sure you use it well enough to actually use it up completely. Because you could release this almost every month. It's so easy for all of us to just keep buying because it's like a new shiny thing, and I have definitely been guilty of that for the past 2-3 years, which is how I realized that I ended up having such a huge collection. I have to give full credit to Shreya Jain. I saw one of her videos last year which introduced me to the concept of project panning. This introduction has rambled on long enough, so let me just get started. I'm starting off with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. This is going to be my primer in my project pan. Next, using my trusted Fenty Beauty Eye Primer all over my eyes. These are not technically part of my project pan because I have too many eyeshadows and I get very bored when I'm constrained to use just one. But I did want to try to be more mindful about these two shadows because they are the oldest eyeshadows that I have. And they're very similar color stories. This is the MAC eyeshadow. It's called the MAC Burgundy times 9. Very first eyeshadow palette that I bought. It was a pricey one and it was a big deal for me at the time. It still is a big deal. The second one is the HUDA Beauty Muave Obsessions eyeshadow palette. This is a bit more well used, but as you can see, very similar color stories. The Huda one is of course a bit more pinker, whereas the MAC one is a bit more grungy. First I'm going to go in with this shade. I don't think these have shade names, so I'll just go in with that shade. So I'll just go with this pinky shade. A bit of this pink shimmer. This is how it swatches, this one. And this is how the eye look is. I think it's very subtle, very pretty, very understated. Looks like you've put in effort but doesn't look like too much effort. So I really like the way the eye look looks. So I'm using the Benefit Brow Benefit Cream Gel Brow in the shade 6. I think this shade is a bit too dark for me. So the way this works is you have this gel pomade. This is the brush. This is how the brush looks. And then you unscrew. This is how the gel looks. Like, look at this eye and look at this eyebrow. Yeah, I think these really help with getting super defined brows. The thing is, sometimes you don't want such sculpted brows. A color corrector. This is the MAC Prep and Prime Peach Luster. So it's like an orange color corrector to hide few signs of pigmentation. I do have few signs of pigmentation around my mouth, maybe here. So I'll just show you how this works. It just cancels out the redness. So you like twist and you can hear the click, and then you can see the product comes out here. And so you use it like this. Using a beauty blender, I have the MAC Prep and Prime. This is also going to be in my project pan. I just want to use this up. It's been there for a while. So I like wet the sponge. Yes, it looks really orangey now, but it's meant to. Now I'm repeating the same procedure under my eyes. I'm using the same color corrector, the Peach Luster, and dabbing it all under my eyes. You'll notice that I'm not using a swiping motion but using a dabbing motion. The reason you want to avoid swiping in motions is because the area under your eyes is quite delicate. So you want to avoid any unnecessary tugging or pulling there. The Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup Foundation. So I seem to have taken a lot, but it's okay. use this buffing brush. This is really nice, isn't it? Very light coverage, but good coverage. It's the YSL Touche Eclat. This is in the shade 5. And this is just to, you can still see shadows under my eyes. So I'm just going to go in there and hide them a bit more. So this is a clickety pen again. So isn't that click so satisfying? So just as I use the Prep and Prime product, I am going in with a YSL Touche Eclat highlighter all under my eye and then blending it out with a concealer brush. Yeah. And you can see that this has lightened this area a bit. So even though the shadows are visible, it just looks a lot fresher on this side. But this is the Hoola Caramel, which I just tend to use every day. So I'm just using it again in my project pan. So this is how the progress is right now. So I basically have two liners in my project pan. The MAC Extreme Black liner. This is how much there is. I'm pretty sure I'll finish this in a month. The Estee Lauder Double Wear pencil in the shade Onyx. This is how big this is as well. I have a lash primer and a mascara, which I just always forget to use the lash primer. So I'm going to put it in my project pan to make sure I use it up. So you need to use the lash primer exactly like the way you use a mascara. Now I'm following this up with a mascara. I'm using the same Smashbox Superfan mascara and coating my top and bottom lashes with it. Wow, can you see the difference between this eye and this eye? Now I'm going back in with the mascara on my left eye where I'm using it both on my top and bottom lashes. You can see what a difference this makes. The Kiro Beauty blush. This is the Glow On Blush Duo in the shade 03, which is Cool Cinnamon and Fresh Grapefruit. And yeah, there's a lot of this product left. This is the MAC Studio Fix Powder Foundation in the shade NC42. I don't know why the camera doesn't pick it up, but I do have a lot of skin texture and bumps and irregularities. My skin is not the best right now. I just wanted to show it to you because it's not unfiltered, right? Like, I don't know how much more closer I can see, but there are pores and everything. This is a lipstick by Faces Canada in the shade Victorian Mauve from their Belle de Luxe collection. It was my first Faces Canada lipstick and I was so surprised. This is such an underrated, beautiful lipstick. This is the Prep and Prime MAC and this is how much I have. And yeah, I look like a shiny disco ball right now, but once it dries down, it should look pretty nice. And there you have it, a full face of products that I've introduced into my project pan. I'll probably update it once a quarter, but if I make some considerable progress where I'm really switching out a lot of these products out for newer products, then I will have a faster update. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please do feel free to like, comment, share, and if this is the sort of topic you want to hear more on, then please do consider subscribing to my channel. It really helps me get the motivation and inspiration that I need to share more with you all. So thank you so much for taking the time out and watching till the very end. Looking forward to hearing from you all. Thank you so much. Bye bye.